back here from Borio's restaurant, 8891 McDonald's Parkway in Cicero, New York. Come out here for great food, great atmosphere. Seriously, I lived down in Orlando for a couple of years. You've been down to the Florida area. You don't get a view like this in a lot of places, and I think it's only fair. We have to show them. We're going to talk about the view, so let's sneak by you right here. Look at that view right here. People get married down here. A lot of things happen here, Adrian.
A lot of things happen at Borio.
A lot.
Food, marriages, music, socializing.
And you love the food out
there. I love the food. The food is unbelievable.
And you had a pizza. What pizza did you have?
I had, I think it was a Greek pizza.
Yeah.
Whew. One of the best ones I had in a long time.
And like I told you guys before, I said, listen, chicken quesadilla, it is done. I have Spanish blood, and I'm telling you right now, it's one of the best I've had. So it's a place to go. So out here at Borio's once again for a live show. We're here every single month. Adrian Autry of Syracuse Orange Men's Basketball, and myself, Tortora, from Tortora Broadcast Media. And we've talked about a lot of different things, so make sure you check out the other videos on youtube.com/wakeupcalldt and on wakeupcalldt.com. This time around, looking at the draft. The draft is coming up. Tyler Ennis, CJ Fair, and of course Jeremy Grant. I want to start with Tyler. You were responsible for bringing this gentleman in, and I said that before, that you hear about Mike Hopkins with recruiting, and he's great at it. But I'm going to say it since I know how humble you are. You're a great recruiter in and of yourself, because Tyler Ennis, we'll talk about Jeremy Grant, we go back in Chris McCullough now, and going back in your history before Tyler, share with everybody else who else you had that you helped bring in there.
Well, when I got here, I was, Mike Benajay was a guy that, I brought in and who I thought would be an excellent player for us, and I think he will be like that. And we'll see the true Mike Benajay this year.
Yeah.
Those guys right off the bat, and a couple of guys that we can't speak about right now. We got coming in who will be very tremendous players for us in the future. So.
And even though the NCAA will not allow this man to talk about those players, you can check out wakeupcalldt.com and see the talent that is coming in, and 50% of that coming from this man right here. So, looking at Tyler Ennis and Jeremy Grant, two guys you were responsible for bringing in, what does Tyler Ennis bring to an NBA team in general? Let's look at general sense right now.
I think he brings in a coach on the floor, a guy that's going to give people the ball, is going to be able to run your team, and from outside, he's nowhere near. He's a baby. He's 19 years old. He's a baby. When he feels into his body and he gets in a little bit, that NBA conditioning and shape, I just think that he's going to be a winner. It wouldn't shock me to. I would never, go against Tyler. I just believe that much in him and his ability, his IQ. But essentially, he's a coach on the court.
There is one team that has two picks in the lottery. You brought it up when we were talking off the air when I said if you could think of a team that would make sense, you said Orlando. What do you think about the magic that fits Tyler? How would he fit there?
Well, I just think that when you have a young coach and you can, as you watch as their roster starts to turn over, they're bringing in young talent. I think that's something that you always want to be a part of something when they start and they're making this youth movement, so those guys get an opportunity to play. It was kind of the same deal with Michael Carter-Williams last year. Philadelphia started going to their youth movement and making changes and bringing things in, bringing youth in. Mike had an opportunity to play, and I think that's always beneficial. I think when you look at Orlando, even a couple of other teams, in that lottery, they're starting to make that youth movement. So I think those are teams that you feel that'll work out best for someone like Tyler, who is mature beyond his years, but also is young.